Good morning, children. Welcome back to chemistry class. In the previous classes, we discussed mole concept and percentage composition. We were in mole concept for a long time, that is for the last 1 month approximately. Now let us start a new topic, that is equivalent weights. What is it? Equivalent weights. The sixth topic is equivalent weights. This is the new topic. You are familiar with the molecular weight or atomic weight. Molecular weight or atomic weight. Atomic weight is defined as the number of times an atom of element is heavier than 1/12 of the mass of carbon-12 isotope. Our great scientists found the atomic weights of all the elements discovered so far. If the atomic weight is expressed in grams, we call it as gram atomic weight. 1 gram atomic weight of substance is known as gram atom. In the same way, molecular weight. The molecular weight is the sum of the atomic weights of all the atoms present in the molecule. The sum of the atomic weights of all the atoms present in the molecule gives the molecular weight. Or molecular weight can be defined as the number that shows how many times the molecule of a substance is heavier than 1/12 of the mass of carbon-12 isotope. That is 1 atom of carbon-12 isotope. Okay? How do you calculate the molecular weight? By adding the atomic weights of all the atoms present in the molecule, we calculate the molecular weight. Molecular weight expressed in grams is known as gram molecular weight, and 1 gram molecular weight of a substance is called 1 gram molecule, or simply mole. Mole is gram molecular weight of substance if the particle is not specified. Otherwise, it also represents Avogadro's number of atoms or Avogadro's number of molecules or Avogadro's number of any subatomic particles or any subatomic particles. Okay? Now, in the case of ionic substances, you know that molecular weight cannot be used. In such a case, we use formula weight. Ionic substances do not have molecules, they do not have molecular formula, they have only formulae, that is empirical formula. Empirical mass of substance in grams is said to be gram formula weight. The formula weight of substance is also calculated just like the molecular weight, but it should not be called as molecular weight. Okay? It contains gram formula weight of substance contains Avogadro's number of formula units. Gram molecular weight of substance contains Avogadro's number of molecules, whereas gram formula weight of substance contains Avogadro's number of formula units. This equivalent weight is different from atomic weight, molecular weight and formula weight. What is equivalent weight? What is equivalent weight? The equivalent weight of a substance is defined as the amount of substance that can combine or replace a certain amount of hydrogen or chlorine or oxygen directly or indirectly. Substances react with this hydrogen, oxygen or chlorine, or substances may replace this hydrogen, chlorine or oxygen in chemical reactions. During the chemical reactions, a certain amount of substance can replace only a certain amount of hydrogen or chlorine or oxygen. It is termed as equivalent weight. Equivalent weight of a substance is defined as the amount of substance that combines or replaces 8 grams of oxygen or 1 gram of hydrogen or 35.5 grams of chlorine by directly or indirectly. The amount of substance that combines or replaces 1 gram of hydrogen or 35.5 grams of chlorine or 8 grams of oxygen directly or indirectly is known as equivalent weight of substance. Here the substance may be either element or compound. Okay? Let us see the definition. How is it defined? The amount of substance that combines or replaces directly or indirectly 1 gram of hydrogen or 35.5 grams of chlorine or 8 grams of oxygen. This can be defined as equivalent weight of substance. In the chemical reactions, the amount, some substances either combine with hydrogen or replaces hydrogen. So these substances, the amounts of these substances which combine with 1 gram of hydrogen or replaces 1 gram of hydrogen or combines with 35 grams of chlorine or replaces 35 grams of chlorine or combines with 8 grams of oxygen or replaces 8 grams of oxygen, that liberates 8 grams of oxygen, is said to be the equivalent weight. For example, hydrogen combines with nitrogen to form ammonia. Hydrogen combines with nitrogen to form ammonia. You know the balanced equation, 3H2 plus N2 gives rise to 2NH3. 3H2 plus N2 gives rise to 2NH3. What is the mole ratio? 3 moles, 1 mole, 2 moles. How much nitrogen combines with 1 gram of hydrogen? Here, according to the mole ratio, we know that 3 moles, that is 6 grams of hydrogen combines with 28 grams of nitrogen. 6 grams of hydrogen combines with 28 grams of nitrogen to form ammonia. In the formation of ammonia, nitrogen combines with hydrogen. What is the combining capacity of nitrogen here? Combining ability of nitrogen with hydrogen? 28 grams of, 1 mole of nitrogen means 28 grams of nitrogen combines with 6 grams of, that is 3 moles of hydrogen. How many grams of nitrogen combines with 1 gram of hydrogen. Let us calculate this. How many grams of nitrogen combined with 1 gram of hydrogen? 28 by 6. 28 by 6. That is equal to 28 by 6. That is equal to 4 6 are 24. 4 6 are 24. Okay, 4 6 are 24 and 4 40 and the 40 6 6 are 36 6 7 4.67 4.67. That means 4.67 grams of nitrogen can combine with 1 gram of hydrogen. So equivalent weight of nitrogen is 4.67. Equivalent weight of nitrogen is 4.67. According to this equation, 6 grams of hydrogen can combine with 28 grams of nitrogen. 1 gram of hydrogen can combine with how many grams of nitrogen? 4.67 grams of nitrogen. So 4.67 is the equivalent weight of nitrogen. 4.67 grams of nitrogen is equivalent to 1 gram of hydrogen. 4.67 grams of nitrogen is equivalent to 1 gram of nitrogen. Let us see another example. We mentioned 3 elements in the above definition. 1 gram of hydrogen, these many grams of chlorine and these many grams of oxygen. Hydrogen combines with oxygen. Hydrogen combines with oxygen to form some product. Hydrogen combines with oxygen to form some product. What is that product? H2O. You know that the balanced equation is 2H2 plus O2 gives rise to 2H2O. The balanced equation is 2H2 plus O2 gives rise to 2H2O. In this, 2 moles of hydrogen combine with 1 mole of oxygen. That is 2 into 2, 4 grams of hydrogen combine with 1 mole of oxygen means 32 grams of oxygen. 1 gram of hydrogen combined with how much of oxygen? 32 by 8. 32 by how much? 4. That is equal to 8. That is 8 grams of oxygen can combine with 1 gram of hydrogen. So equivalent weight of oxygen is equal to 8 grams. That is 8 grams of oxygen is equivalent to 1 gram of hydrogen. We already observed earlier that 4.67 grams of nitrogen is equivalent to 1 gram of hydrogen. In the same way, in the formation of the product of hydrogen and oxygen, oxygen combines with hydrogen. How much of oxygen combines? 32 grams of oxygen can combine with 4 grams of hydrogen. How many grams of hydrogen can combine with 1 gram of hydrogen? 32 by 4, that is equal to 8. So 8 grams of oxygen is equivalent to 8 grams of oxygen is equivalent to 1 gram of hydrogen. In the same way, if you go to some other example, H2 plus Cl2 gives rise to HCl. H2 plus Cl2 gives rise to 2HCl. Here, this is the balanced equation. 1 mole of hydrogen combined with 1 mole of chlorine. 1 mole of hydrogen means 2 grams of hydrogen combined with 71 grams of chlorine. 1 gram of hydrogen combined with how many grams of chlorine, or how many grams of chlorine can combine with 1 gram of hydrogen? That is 71 by 2, that is 35.5. That is equivalent weight of chlorine is 35.5. That means 35.5 grams of chlorine is equivalent to 8 grams of oxygen or 4.67 grams of nitrogen or 1 gram of hydrogen. Okay? Sometimes this substance or element may not react with hydrogen. For example, zinc plus hydrogen. Zinc doesn't react with hydrogen. Zinc doesn't react with hydrogen. So how can we define the equivalent weight of zinc? So far in the examples we discussed, all the elements are reacting with hydrogen to give their products. But zinc is not reacting with hydrogen. So how do you define the equivalent weight for such kind of elements or substances? For such kind of substances, we define the equivalent weight by comparing with the equivalents of hydrogen. That is either oxygen or chlorine. Because of that, we included hydrogen, chlorine or oxygen in the definition. Why 3 substances are included in the definition? All the substances may not react with the hydrogen. For example, zinc doesn't react with the hydrogen. That means the amount of zinc that can react with hydrogen is 0. It doesn't mean that the equivalent weight of zinc is 0. Zinc reacts with chlorine or zinc reacts with oxygen. Zinc reacts with oxygen. Zinc reacts with oxygen to form ZnO, or zinc reacts with chlorine to form ZnCl2. How much zinc reacts with oxygen to form ZnO? Here the balanced equation is 2Zn plus O2 gives rise to 2ZnO. Zn plus Cl2 gives rise to ZnCl. Both are balanced equations. Here atomic weight of zinc is 65. 2 moles of zinc means 2 into 65.3, that is 130.6. Oxygen is 32 grams. 130.6 grams of zinc reacts with 32 grams of oxygen. Okay? How many grams of zinc react with 8 grams of oxygen? Why do you take 8 instead of 1 gram? 8 grams of oxygen is equivalent to 1 gram of hydrogen. Zinc cannot react with hydrogen but reacts with oxygen, which is equivalent to 1 gram of hydrogen is 8 grams. So we compare the amount of substance with 8 grams of oxygen. 130.6 grams of zinc reacts with 32 grams of oxygen. How much zinc reacts with here what is given? 130.6 grams give 32. How many grams of react with 8 grams of oxygen? That is 130.6 into 8 by 32 divides 4 times. This is 130.6 by 4. That will be 65.3 by 65.3 by 2, that is equal to 32.65. 32.65 will be the equivalent weight of zinc. Actually, zinc is not reacting with oxygen, but the equivalent weight of zinc can be calculated by comparing with the amount of zinc that can react with 8 grams of oxygen, which is equivalent to 1 gram of hydrogen. In the same way, in the other example also, zinc reacts with chlorine. 65.3 grams of zinc reacts with 71 grams of chlorine. How much of zinc reacts with 35.5 grams of chlorine? It's not 8 or 1 for all. It depends upon the element which is to be compared. In the case of hydrogen, equivalent is equal to 1. In the case of chlorine, equivalent is equal to 34.5. And in the case of oxygen, we need to compare with 8 grams of oxygen. As 35 grams of chlorine or 8 grams of oxygen are equivalent to 1 gram of hydrogen. So here 65.3 grams of zinc reacts with 71 grams of chlorine. How many grams of zinc reacts with 35.5 grams of chlorine? This is half of this, so this will be half of this. 65.3 by 2, that will be 32.65. So either by comparison with 8 grams of oxygen or by comparison with 35.5 grams of chlorine, the amount of zinc reacting is same. So equivalent weight of zinc is considered as 32.65. On the other hand, it can also be observed that zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid to give zinc chloride and hydrogen. Zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid to give zinc chloride and hydrogen. The balanced equation is Zn plus 2HCl gives rise to ZnCl2 plus H2. From this, 1 mole of zinc liberates 1 mole of hydrogen in terms of hydrogen. Zinc doesn't react with hydrogen, but zinc liberates hydrogen from HCl. If zinc is treated with dilute hydrochloric acid or concentrated hydrochloric acid, hydrogen gas is liberated. 1 mole of zinc liberates 1 mole of hydrogen according to the balanced chemical equation, that is 65.3 grams of zinc liberates 2 grams of hydrogen. How many grams of zinc liberates 1 gram of hydrogen? Again it will be 65.3 by 2, that is equal to 32.65. Okay? So in this way, the equivalent weight of a substance can be obtained by comparing with the liberation or addition of 35.5 grams of chlorine or 8 grams of oxygen or 1 gram of hydrogen. 1 gram of hydrogen is equivalent to 35.5 grams of chlorine, that is equivalent to 8 grams of oxygen, that is equivalent to 4.67 grams of nitrogen, and so on. In this way, we can find the equivalent weights of all the substances. For example, this definition is not only applicable to elements but also to the compounds. FeO on strong heating with oxygen gives Fe2O3. Ferrous oxide on strong heating with oxygen gives ferric oxide. Ferrous oxide combines with oxygen. Here iron 56 and oxygen. But let us balance this equation first. 2FeO gives rise to Fe2O3, okay, plus oxygen. How much oxygen is to be added here? Half mole of oxygen is to be added. Half mole of oxygen is to be added. 2FeS, oxygens 2 plus 1, 3. On the right side also 2 plus 1, 3. Or we can change this as 1 mole. If this is changed as 1 mole, this will be changed to 4 moles and this will be changed to 2 moles. Here 4FeO. What is the molecular mass of FeO? 56 plus 16, that is 56 plus 16, 72. 4 into 72. 4 into 72 grams of FeO combined with 32 grams of oxygen. How many grams of this one combined with 8 grams of oxygen? How many grams of this one combined with 8 grams of oxygen? Okay. Amount of substance, amount of ferrous oxide that can combine with 8 grams of oxygen is said to be the equivalent weight of ferrous oxide. In this reaction, ferrous oxide is changing to ferric oxide. In this reaction, 4 into 72 grams of ferrous oxide is combining with 32 grams of oxygen. How many grams of ferrous oxide is combining with 8 grams of oxygen here? This is 1/4 of this one. So 1/4 of this one is also 72. In this oxidation, not oxidation, equivalent weight of ferrous oxide in this reaction is 72 grams. Equivalent weight depends upon the nature of the reaction also. The equivalent weight of a substance or compound may not be the same in all the reactions. For elements, equivalent weights are same, but for compounds, the equivalent weight depends upon the nature of the reaction. In this reaction, the equivalent weight is equal to, how much? 72. 72 is the equivalent weight. Okay? Whereas in the formation of ferrous oxide, when ferrous oxide is formed from oxygen, Fe plus O2 gives rise to FeO. 2Fe plus O2 gives rise to 2FeO. In this, 2 into Fe, that is 2 into 56 grams of iron reacts with 32 grams of oxygen. How many grams of iron reacts with 8 grams of oxygen? This is 1/4. 56 by 4 is equal to 1/4 of 56. 2 into 56 by 1/4 is equal to 56 by 2. That is equal to 28 grams. That means 28 grams of iron is equivalent to 1 gram of hydrogen. In the case of element iron, 28 grams of iron is equivalent to 1 gram of hydrogen or 4.67 grams of nitrogen or 8 grams of oxygen or 35.5 grams of chlorine. But in the case of the formation of FeO, Fe is the element. For this element, equivalent weight is equal to 28. Okay? Equivalent weight of iron in the formation of iron oxide is, or equivalent weight of iron is 28 grams. Whereas in the reaction, FeO plus O2 gives rise to Fe2O3. That is in the conversion of ferrous oxide to ferric oxide, the equivalent weight of ferrous oxide is not iron. The equivalent weight of ferrous oxide is 72 grams. The equivalent weight of ferrous oxide is 72 grams, but the equivalent weight of iron is 28 grams. 28. If equivalent weight is expressed in grams, we call it as a gram equivalent weight, just like gram molecular weight. If molecular weight is expressed in grams, we call it as gram molecular weight. In the same way, if equivalent weight is expressed in grams, we call it as gram equivalent weight. So you can observe a tabular form shown in the book. In that book, you might have seen that sodium amount that liberates 1 gram of hydrogen is 23 grams. That is, 23 grams of sodium can liberate 1 gram of hydrogen, or 39 grams of potassium can liberate 1 gram of hydrogen, 20 grams of calcium can liberate 1 gram of hydrogen, or 12 grams of magnesium can liberate 1 grams of hydrogen, or 32.5 grams of zinc can liberate 1 gram of hydrogen. Or in the third and fourth columns, 23 grams of sodium can liberate 35.5 grams of chlorine, 39 grams of potassium can liberate 35.5 grams of chlorine, 20 grams of calcium can liberate 35.5 grams of chlorine, and 12 grams of magnesium can liberate 35.5 grams of chlorine, and 32.5 grams of zinc can liberate 35.5 grams of chlorine. In the fourth column, the amount of oxygen the amount of substance that combines with 8 grams of oxygen is, in the case of sodium, 23 grams, in the case of potassium, 39 grams, in the case of calcium, 20.8 grams, in the case of magnesium, 12 grams, and in the case of zinc, 35.5 grams. That means the amount of sodium that can liberate or react 23 grams from 1 gram of hydrogen, or 35.5 grams of chlorine, or 8 grams of oxygen is same, that is 23 grams. In the same way, the amount of potassium that can liberate or react with 1 gram of hydrogen, or 35.5 grams of chlorine, or 8 grams of oxygen is same, that is 39 grams. In the same way, the amount of calcium that can liberate or react with 1 gram of hydrogen, or 35.5 grams of chlorine, or 8 grams of oxygen is 20 grams only. That is same in all the three cases. In the same way, the amount of magnesium that can liberate 1 gram of hydrogen, or combined with 35.5 grams of chlorine, or combined with 8 grams of oxygen will be same, that is 12 grams. In the same way, amount of zinc that can liberate 1 gram of hydrogen in a chemical reaction, or that can combine with 35.5 grams of chlorine, or combine with 8 grams of oxygen will be same, that is 35.5 grams. Okay, that means 1 gram of hydrogen is equivalent to 35.5 grams of chlorine, that is equivalent to 8 grams of oxygen, that is equivalent to 23 grams of sodium, that is equivalent to 39 grams of potassium, that is equivalent to 28 grams of calcium, that is equivalent to 12 grams of magnesium, that is equivalent to 32.5 grams of zinc. Okay. The equivalent weight is defined in terms of hydrogen, chlorine, and oxygen. All the three substances are in the gaseous state. So equivalent weight can be defined in terms of volume of these gases also. In terms of volume of these gases also. You know that 1 gram molecular weight of any gas at STP occupies 22.4 liters. That is, 2 grams of hydrogen occupies 22.4 liters, 71 grams of chlorine occupies 22.4 liters, 32 grams of oxygen occupies 22.4 liters. Okay? How much of substance weighs, how many liters of hydrogen weighs? 1 gram. The volume of hydrogen that weighs 1 gram is equal to 22.4 by 2, that is equal to 11.2 grams. In the same way, the amount of substance that occupies, or the volume that occupies or that weighs 71 by 2, 35.5 grams will be 35.5, that is 22.4 by 2 again, that is also 11.2 liters. Here 32 grams of oxygen occupies 22.4 liters. How many grams of oxygen occupies, how many liters of oxygen weigh? 8 grams at STP by 4, that is equal to 5.6 liters. These are all in liters. So amount of hydrogen in liters equivalent to 1 gram is equal to 11.2 liters at STP. In the case of chlorine, amount of chlorine equivalent to 35.5 grams of chlorine at STP is 11.2 liters, or amount of oxygen that is equivalent to 8 grams of oxygen at STP is 5.6 liters. So we can define the equivalent weights in terms of these volumes also. So how do you define? The amount of substance that reacts or liberates directly and indirectly 11.2 liters of hydrogen or 11.2 liters of chlorine or 5.6 liters of oxygen at STP. This is important. At STP conditions, all the volumes are measured at STP conditions. So the amount of substance that can combine or liberates 11.2 liters of hydrogen is said to be one equivalent weight of substance. In the same way, the amount of substance in grams that can liberate or combine with 11.2 liters of chlorine at STP, or the amount of substance that can combine or liberates 5.6 liters of oxygen at STP is said to be one gram equivalent of substance. If a gram is removed, it is said to be the equivalent weight. That is 11.2 liters of hydrogen is equivalent to 1 gram equivalent of hydrogen. 11.2 liters of chlorine is equivalent to 1 gram equivalent of chlorine. 5.6 liters of oxygen is equivalent to 1 gram equivalent of oxygen, that is 8 grams of oxygen at STP conditions. This is equivalent to 11.2 liters is equivalent to 1 gram of hydrogen. 11.2 liters of chlorine is equivalent to 35.5 grams of chlorine, and 5.6 liters of oxygen is equivalent to 8 grams of oxygen. So equivalent weight can be defined in terms of volumes of hydrogen, chlorine and oxygen also. Okay. What is the relation between the weights and weights of the substances and equivalent weights? Weights of the substances and equivalent weights. So let us go to the relations between weights of the substances and equivalent weights. Suppose x grams of a substance reacts with y grams of oxygen. X grams of a substance reacts with Y grams of oxygen. What is the equivalent weight of substance? Equivalent weight of substance is the amount of substance in grams that reacts with 8 grams of oxygen. How many grams of substance react with 8 grams of oxygen? That is to be calculated. That will be the equivalent weight. Okay? That is, equivalent weight is equal to equivalent weight of substance. Equivalent weight of substance is equal to how much? X into 8 by Y. X grams, Y grams of oxygen. Y grams of oxygen can combine with X grams of substance. 8 grams of oxygen can combine with harmless substance. That is 8 into X by Y. 8 into X by Y. Y. Okay. What is X? X is the amount of substance. Y is amount of oxygen. X is the amount of substance and Y is the amount of oxygen. That is, equivalent weight of substance is equal to 8 is the equivalent weight of oxygen. Equivalent weight of oxygen, that is 8 into what is X? Weight of substance. Weight of substance by what is Y? Weight of oxygen. We can rearrange this equation as weight of substance by, let us bring this equivalent weight of substance or weight of substance to the left side. We can bring this weight of substance to the left side. You can write equivalent weight of substance. Equivalent weight of substance by bring this weight of substance to left side. By weight of substance is equal to equivalent weight of oxygen. Equivalent weight of oxygen by weight of oxygen, or gram equivalent weight of oxygen by weight of oxygen in grams. These are all expressed in grams. Weight of substance by equivalent weight of substance is equal to, or gram equivalent weight of substance is equal to gram equivalent weight of equivalent weight of substance by weight of substance is equal to equivalent weight of oxygen by weight of oxygen, or you can also write weight of substance by gram equivalent weight of substance is equal to weight of substance by gram equivalent weight of substance is equal to weight of oxygen by, we are inverting both the ratios, weight of oxygen by gram equivalent weight of oxygen. Okay. Weight of substance by gram equivalent weight of substance gives a number of gram equivalents. Weight of substance by gram equivalent weight of substance gives number of gram equivalents This gives weight of oxygen by gram equivalent weight of oxygen gives number of gram equivalents of oxygen. So, number of gram equivalents of various substances reacting together will be in the ratio 1:1. As those ratios are same, gram equivalents are same, the ratio is 1:1. From this we can understand that all the substances react in 1:1 ratio of their gram equivalents. 1:1 ratio of their gram equivalents, the substance reacted together to give products. Suppose in the calculation it may not be the relation between the moles. For example, Zn plus HCl gives rise to ZnCl2 plus H2. Here equivalent weight of zinc is, this is not the balanced equation, let us balance this. From this balanced equation we know that 1 mole of zinc reacts with 2 moles of 1 mole of zinc reacts with 2 moles of HCl. 1 mole of zinc reacts with 2 moles of HCl. What is the ratio in which zinc and HCl are reacting? 1:2 ratio of the moles. But we compare this ratio in terms of equivalent weights. They react in the 1:1 ratio of equivalent weights. Equivalence in the ratio of equivalence. Instead of moles we are getting equivalence. Equivalent weight of a substance is just like 1 mole of a substance. Okay? So substances react in the ratio 1:1 of equivalence or equivalent weights. According to the modern concept, equivalent weights can be defined in terms of number of electrons. The number of electrons, the number of moles of electrons lost or gained. The number of moles of electrons lost or gained during a chemical reaction is said to be the equivalent weight of the substance. For example, MgCl2 gives rise to, Mg plus Cl2 gives rise to MgCl2. In this, magnesium changed to Mg2 plus by losing 2 electrons. Magnesium changed to Mg2 plus by losing 2 electrons. Okay, 1 mole magnesium loses 2 moles of electrons. 1 magnesium loses 2 electrons, 1 mole magnesium loses 2 moles of electrons. So how many moles of magnesium loses 1 mole electrons? That is Avogadro's number of electrons. 1 mole electrons means 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 electrons are lost by 1 mole loses 2 moles. How many moles lose 1 mole? That is half mole of magnesium. Half mole of magnesium is 12 grams. So 12 grams of magnesium is the equivalent gram equivalent weight of magnesium. In the same reaction, chlorine gains 1 electron and becomes chloride ion in this reaction. Chlorine gains 1 electron and chloride ion. Here the mole ratio is 1 mole, 1 mole. 1 mole of electrons are gained by 1 mole of chlorine. 1 mole of chlorine atoms means 1 gram atom of chlorine, that is 35.5 grams. So equivalent weight of chlorine is 35.5 grams. Here equivalent weight of magnesium is half of the atomic weight, whereas in the case of chlorine, equivalent weight is equal to atomic weight. Okay? So in this way, we can define the equivalent weight in terms of number of electrons also. How do we define? The amount of substance that loses or gains 1 mole of electrons during the chemical reaction is said to be 1 gram equivalent or equivalent weight of the substance. Gram equivalent weight of the substance. The gram equivalent weight of substance is also known as gram equivalent substance. Okay? How is it defined? The amount of substance that gains or loses Avogadro's number of electrons, that is 1 mole of electrons, is said to be 1 equivalent weight of substance. Okay? Let us continue this in the next class. Thank you.